What's up, Javier Lobby? It's your boy Javier with the Javier Show. Make sure you say it twice. All right, so I'm back again with a reaction from Struggle Jennings featuring Caitlynne Curtis. And this one is called Soul on Fire. And I'm going to give my reaction and we're going to get into this thing. And I'm going to do my best to judge it based on the sound, the lyrics, and the visuals. So let's get into it.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, I'll end up melting the ceiling.
All right, so before we get into the reaction, I just want to take the time to thank everybody who took the time to subscribe. We reached over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. I just want to say thank you. I can't say thank you enough. For those of you who are new to the channel and you want to subscribe, please, if you enjoy the content and you value it, please don't click off the video without subscribing, hitting that like button, and sharing to somebody you think might appreciate this. And like I did promise, I am going to take the one chip challenge as soon as I do my 4-hour live stream, and I've got getting that together in the works right now, so don't miss that. Now let's get into the actual reason why you came to this video. It's the reaction to Struggle Jennings and Caitlynne Curtis Soul on Fire official music video. Now, I did a review, a reaction to another video by Struggle Jennings, and it's God, We Need You Now. This looks like the same road. I may be mistaken, but this looked like the same road that I saw on that video. So if anybody knows if that's the same exact road, please write in the comments and let me know.
Hold me down. My bread is green like avocado toast. If you want the beef, I got a pot of roast. Got an honest soul with a liar's way. Live a reckless nightlife in my dying days.
Like I'm gonna say it before, I'm gonna say it again. I love the way this man flows. Like somebody said that it gave him the Busta Rhymes kind of vibe, but to me, I kind of like it better. It's raggedy, it's rough, and it sounds so good, and they really pick good music to go with, and I think he does a great job. And for those of you who don't know, I think Struggle Jennings is like a gospel rapper or something of that sort. So the fact that he's actually rapping like this, it sounds pretty good, and I enjoy it. Definitely. And if he's not a gospel rapper, please forgive me. Like I said, I'm trying to do my honest reactions, and a lot of times I don't try to do too much insight on the music that I'm reacting to because I want it to be fresh. I'm going to rewind it a little bit because I think that's the best thing to do.
A pot of roast, got an honest soul with a liar's way. Live a reckless nightlife in my dying days. Behind the safe is a damaged heart. They try to box me in, but I stand apart. I broke the mold to escape the cliche. Soul on fire, baby, feel the heat wave. Can't let up, but never give them leeway. Don't fall victim to the he or she say the way.
Okay, so like I said, the lyrics are good. The rhyme is good. The beat is good. The visual so far is pretty all right. It's decent. It's not the best visuals, but at the same time, so far, it is relevant. I'm having a hard time really understanding exactly what this song is about so far with his lyrics. Usually I try to decipher what a person is saying lyrically and give my best interpretation of what that is. Having a hard time doing that, and I don't want to miss anything. So I'm gonna rewind it a little bit and try to make sure I'm understanding exactly what he's talking about. Forgive me.
My bread is green like avocado toast. If you want the beef, I got a pot of roast. Got an honest soul with a liar's way. Live a reckless nightlife in my dying days. Behind the safe is a damaged heart. They try to box me in, but I stand apart. I broke the mold to escape the cliche. Soul on fire, baby, feel the heat wave.
Okay, all right. So I did some listening. All right. So to me, this sounds like some stunting. Like he said they try to box him in, he broke the mold, and he's hot, you know, he can feel the heat wave, and you know, he's basically just telling you like, yo, I am breaking the mold. I'm doing this thing outside of the cliches. I'm doing it on my own in a way that's not been done before. And though you try to put me in a specific category, in a specific box, I'm not going to stick to that box. I'm going to break out of it, and I'm going to make my own way. And it's going to be fire. It's going to be hot, and we can stunt. I mean, he said something about his money is green like avocado or something like that. Definitely good. I'm enjoying it so far, Struggle. I'm enjoying it.
Can't let up, but never give them leeway. Don't fall victim to the he or she say. The way I'm living only end up 3 ways. It's for the fam, so I'm cool with each way.
Yo, I'm digging it. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. All right. So he's basically saying that I'm only going out 3 ways. And either way, no matter which way I go out, it's going to be for the fam. It's going to be for the fam. I love that message. If you go out of this world, the best thing you can go out for this world is protecting the people you love and care about. And that's what it's about. And I really, really like it. And I might be mistaken. He might not be purely like a gospel rapper or something like that. I might not get that right, but let me know in the comments below what exactly is Struggle Jennings. Is he a gospel rapper strictly, or is he just really religious and he makes his music from that perspective, but it also talks about a multitude of different things? But one thing I do like about Struggle Jennings is he is not afraid to, talk about the prospect of reality and dealing with some heavy consequences on the lifestyle that he chooses and taking whatever comes with that. I really enjoy that.
Came from the bottom, ain't scared to fall. Truth hurts, but I'ma bear it all and I'ma carry on. I build the same mountain I'll be buried on. What's best for me ain't my destiny. It's to give my family the best of me. Be a guiding light for the rest to see. Feed them all and leave a recipe.
Oh man, this is gold. This is gold, yo. This is awesome. Like, oh man, this song is good. It's good. And like that man saying, bury him in the mountain that he built. Like, the man is he's stunting, and then he's talking about leaving them the recipe on how he built all of this and how he did all these things. Man, it sounds so good. Look, I'm not trying to be a D-Rod or anything, but this is good. Struggle Jennings, this is good. I actually, so far, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like this song better than I like the other song, which was God, We Need You Now. So far, I like this song lyrically better, and the sound is better, and it's not as pumped up, and I'm not sure if the beat will drop at a certain point, but this is great. Now, I will say that the other video I saw of his with the God, We Need You Now, I really like the visuals much better, with the guys walking in the black suits and stuff like that. So if you haven't gone to see that video, God, We Need You Now, go check it out and really check it out. And like I said, I'm an atheist, but I try to judge every video, every sound, every lyric based on its own merits, and that's what it's about. All right, let me rewind a little bit, and let's get back to it.
Ain't my destiny, it's to give my family the best of me.
Yeah.
Be a guiding light for the rest to see. Feed them all and leave a recipe. My integrity gets slightly dirty. Try to keep you happy even if I'm hurting. Always working so your future's certain. Hope I open eyes before they close the curtain.
Ooh, hope I open eyes before they close the curtain. Now, okay, so I am getting a religious tone here. You can definitely do a good job at putting in some kind of religious message without explicitly saying God, 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 God the whole time. And if I was a Christian listening to this, I would be 100% on board. I would be loving this song, and I would be sharing it, and I would be telling people about it, and I would be listening to it, and it would motivate you, and it will inspire you, and it sounds good. You don't have to sacrifice good sounding music for your religiosity. And I really enjoy this, and just I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this song again after I'm finished with this reaction, because I want to really hear all the lyrics and hear all the words and really get to an understanding on it. I need you now. Let me rewind a little bit to be fair. I want to make sure we can hear everything.
Before they close the curtain.
I need you now. Don't want to see the angels cry. I'd rather.
Okay, this might be the part where Caitlynne Curtis comes in at, and she's doing the singing. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it must be her because she's the feature artist on here. So far, the sound of the music, I know I didn't say I didn't really like the sound of the hook on the last video that I did a reaction on for Struggle Jennings and Caitlynne Curtis. So far, I'm not impressed with this one either, but I'm going to rewind it, and I'm just trying to be fair to make sure I'm hearing her out and the sound of it. But there's definitely like a whining sound to it that is not pleasing to my ears, but let's see where it goes. You know, I just want to point something out. You see that they don't have their finger on the trigger, right? That is something you should know about if you're into guns or if you ever plan on buying a gun. I appreciate the accuracy and the real life effect of it. These are some people who know how to use a gun, and it shows. And I really, really appreciate that. Now, also, I wouldn't recommend you point at anything that you're not willing to destroy, but that's a different issue. But when it comes to the actual holding of the firearm, very good, very accurate. And I like how they showed you that. Good on the visuals. I really appreciate that. No, okay. I take it back. I like the hook. I like the hook. I listening to it. I probably should have listened to the more of it before I decided that I didn't really like it, but it makes sense. It sounds good. I take that back. I like the hook. I love that part when it says fire, fire, fire. That is hot. That is good. That is good. That is great. Love it. Burning, burning, so on fire. Yeah, I'm burning, don't let me down. This is great gospel music, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I had gospel music like this growing up, oh man, who knows? But this is great. I love the red car, the red classic car. It's dope. And the girl with the red hair, it really stands out with the red car. He puts on the jacket. They put the jacket on him like he's a boss. He put the hat on, giving you some old-timey vibe of like the mafia or something like that. But like, man, it's very warrior-like, but it's very like prestige and like humble. I love it. I love it.
Try not to. Now smooth sailing, had a rough start, took a rocky road through them tough parts. Yeah, the cuffs clicked, but they open now. Became a free man, took an oath and vow, never break.
Man, look. Kudos to Struggle Jennings, man. Kudos to Struggle Jennings, man. How could you not like this voice? How could you not like his vibe? And his lyrics are great. They make sense, and they rhyme, and they just complement the beat so well. I can't say that enough, man. And the visual is good. Being a big guy, he definitely uses that to his advantage on this. A lot of people are big fans of like the big, strong, rough type, and he plays into that very well without betraying his message, without making it seem like this is what you have to aspire to. But it also gives you that sense of pride and sense of strength, believing in what you believe in and standing for what you stand for. He does a great job at this. So Christians and atheists, you might be mad at me, but you should be proud that you have a Struggle Jennings. This is great.
Break like I've been broken down, try to find a balance on this broken ground.
Let me rewind it a little bit. Sorry, folks. Sorry.
Broken down, try to find a balance on this broken ground. My feet is planted, my mind is right, and I'ma die for mine. No fight or flight. Running loose, you better hold me tight. Fire lit, but I'm as cold as night. Keep me warm, and I'ma light your light. Baby, name your number, and the price is right.
Oh man, there's so much to digest there. Oh man, he just, man, look, I'm just gonna play it because there's so much to digest there. Like I said, I gotta go back and re-listen to this song. I'm sorry, but the man is dropping a lot here in such a very short time period, and I'm just enjoying it. And part of me just wants to sit back and just ride this song all the way through. I really do, but I'll do that later. Right now, we're doing a reaction.
Promise made that I'ma show you worth. You can see my pain and I know it hurts, so I try to hide it so your mind at ease. I made mistakes, don't remind me please. I'm living fast, can't pump the brakes. Show that life is short, give it all it takes. Feel I failed if the table's set when it's dinner time and there's empty plates, so I break my back, so we breaking bread. Family full and the neighbors fed. My soul on fire, baby, flaming red, and it burns for you until the day I'm dead.
Now, that's like 3 or 4 times since I started this song that he's talked about living his life in such a way that he'll be completely satisfied with the way he goes out, because he knows that when he dies, he's done everything he possibly could to take care of the people around him, to stand for his principles, to stand for something strong, and doing that and living that certain lifestyle. It doesn't matter how I go out. I know I will be doing what I love in the process. And not only that, he is reassuring those people who depend on him, who count on him, who know him and love him and care about him, that he's going to do those things, and they can feel safe and feel well off knowing that that's his intentions. And if everybody had a role model in their life, especially a strong man who took principles and values and stood on those things and protected the ones they loved and cared about to their dying breath, so many people would be so much better off. And regardless of what your belief system is, if we had more and more people doing that every single day, things would be so much better off for so many people, especially the young children. So kudos, struggle, kudos.
I need you now. Don't wanna see the angels cry.
I love the visuals. The fire in the background is definitely necessary and needed. I am so glad they chose to put the fire in the background because the name of the song is Soul on Fire. So definitely put some fire visuals in there. And one thing I've noticed, this is my second reaction to a Struggle Jennings song, and they are very good at utilizing the visuals to represent what the song is actually about. And trust me, there are too many people out there making videos that have nothing to do with the actual subject matter of the song. And you got to pay attention to that, and you got to appreciate that. Try not to listen to the song without noticing the visuals in the background as well. Of course, once you've seen the video a few times, then perfectly fine to listen to the song, but you definitely want to see the visuals because it heightens the sense of the song and it really resonates with you much better.
Don't want to see the angels cry. I'd rather hear you lie than hear you say goodbye. Burning on fire.
Man, that hook is tight. Yo, that hook is so tight. Gotta love it. Oh, man. This part in particular, yeah.
I'm burning, don't let me down.
Oh.
I need you now.
Uh-oh. They about the SWAT team in. See, that's why you need the visuals. Boy, you hear that beat drop and come back? Oh, man. Oh, man. This song is fire. Just like the name of the song, man. This song is fire. How could you not like this song? Man, if anybody don't like this song, please let me know in the comments below. Give me a good reason because this song is fire. Man, like I said, man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Don't wanna see the angels cry. I'd rather hear you.
You see, as more of the song is going on and we're getting closer to the end, but as you can see, the fire starts off in the background of her, and then it starts to embrace her, or starts to like rise around her, and you see the embers burning all around her, and that is great visually. That is so great visually. And I think her shirt says something about angel energy or something of that sort. But whoever did this song and did this video did a great job hammering home Soul on Fire. And now it's encasing her, and it really looks as if she's about to burn herself. Burning on fire. I'm gonna be singing that later. I know I'm gonna be singing that later. Oh man. Oh, okay. So the SWAT team came. Now, I'm a little confused about the SWAT team. I don't know exactly what he did to have the SWAT team come to look for him, which I would really appreciate if they would have put that in there and showed exactly why he would be on the run from the SWAT team. But the SWAT team gets there and they decide that they're looking for them. See, they just went from the video of them sitting around the fire, him smoking the cigar and things of that sort. But by the time the SWAT team get there, they're gone. They're out. I don't necessarily know the meaning behind that. I don't understand why we needed the SWAT team situation. I was a little curious when I first saw the SWAT team, but now I'm just a little confused. The end. That's the end. All right. Well, another hit from Struggle Jennings. That one, I enjoyed that much more than I did the first reaction. Even though I enjoy the reaction to God We Need You Now, this one right here, that's fire. That's fire. I'm definitely interested in seeing more Struggle Jennings in the future. Tell me your thoughts below. Did you like the song? Did you not like the song? What do you think about the visuals? What do you think about the sound of the artist? Did you think that Caitlynne did a great job? Did you think that Struggle did a good job? Do you agree with me? Let me know all of that in the comments below. And I do my best to read all of them and react to the ones that I can react to. And definitely, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content and you value what I'm doing here, all it takes is a second to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button before you click off of this video, and it really goes a far way. Thank you so much for watching. Thank all of y'all for taking the time out y'all day to watch one of my reaction videos. Now, with that being said, I hope all of y'all enjoy y'all days and nights. And like I always say, peace and glory. Be peaceful and be great. Till next time, I'm out.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, out in the melting the ceiling.